Morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I wasn't going to do a um, video, but I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking. Monday macaronis and my gravy, as usual. Today we're expecting a rainstorm, and I think it's supposed to last until about 7 or 8 o'clock tonight, but I'm home. So, had a good weekend, and after that, I can not relax, but I guess I can relax, and I'm going to stay home. I was expecting to clean out my vacuum today, but I don't think I'm going to do that either. Not going to happen. I'm doing some other things. I made some orders with Amazon, and I did them. They usually give you a sense of the shipment. Now, if you order within a certain amount of time, expected delivery. I'm an Amazon Prime member. My husband and I, we're Prime members, so we get free 2-day shipping. Sometimes we actually get free 1-day shipping. Sometimes if you want to pay a little bit more and just get the 1-day shipping, I think it's like a $5 or $6 charge. All right, anyhow, but we got free 2-day shipping. So yesterday I said to my husband, if you're going to order something, please let me know, because I want to make a few orders. And I got 5 things coming. These 5 things are parts that I'm trying to fix for my kitchen. And I don't know. Let me show you what I mean while I'm here. Let me show you. This is my kitchen. Okay, I have all white appliances. We know this, right? My refrigerator. Do I want it this way? No. When we first took this place on, my husband says, maybe I'd like to change all the appliances. I said no, because the microwave was brand new when we moved in. The stove is awesome. I like the stove. I'm very comfortable with it. The dishwasher has been here for a while, so there's a little bit of damage here to the dishwasher, like a little kickings in and stuff. And then the refrigerator. The refrigerator, at one point, I will like to replace, because it doesn't work very well. Okay. Matter of fact, it leaks. I have little cups in there as to catch the leak. But my kitchen is my kitchen, so I work with what I have. It's just my husband, no. I mean, these appliances are still good. I'm going to use them until they go. The thing is my coffee maker. We know my coffee maker is the black color. This from the company, Hamilton Beach, this coffee maker now comes in white. Will I replace this? No. Because I really, white appliances, I like the darkness. I like the browns. I like things like that. So this was bothering me. Excuse me. I have my white kitchen stuff here. My white dish rack. This I bought from Dollar Tree when I first moved here. This is wonderful. So I will be using this for something, anything, home project, anything. So that's going to stay with me. This is going to go. This is a plastic. I think this is Sterlite. I think I got this from about Sterlite. Now this, I did a review on this. I love this thing. I'm going to go back to the store to see if I can get this in black. If memory serves me correctly, they did have it in black. I want to say, yeah, we'll see. And then I have my basin that I always keep in the sink. Excuse my dishes, because I'm in the middle of cooking. So the basin is in the sink. I keep that in there all the time. I fill that with hot water. At the end of my dinner, I preheat the water, and I put hot water in with soap, and I get that basin filled. So this way, when dinner happens after dinner, I just rinse the dishes off and put them in there to soak for a little bit, for a few minutes. Then, maybe about 15, 20 minutes or an hour, when I decide to get up and redo the dishes, I put my little gloves on. I, wash the dishes, and I put them away. I want those pieces in black. I want them to match. So let me go one more time. And this here, I didn't get from the Dollar Tree, but I had gotten it from another home store in my old area, in my old neighborhood. That home store was great. My Dollar Tree in my old home store was awesome. That was a gigantic one. But anyhow, I want to see if I can get these things in black to match the area where the coffee maker is. And this piece here, there's something coming from Amazon. I'm very excited. I think it was like $22. It reminds you of the style of this that I had gotten, but it's a lot smaller and it has two little shelves. So I think I could benefit from that in this section. But everything in here is going to be black. Now I ordered for this, it's a, I want to say silicone. They say rubber on the style of a silicone rubber mat. I think that would be better than the hard plastic. And I'm just going to redo this whole section. So last night I made my order on Amazon, and today the order just arrived in the facility in my area. I'm hoping that they that they bring these things today. They arrived at the facility, I think, a little after 6 this morning, so it is now 10:05. There's no reason why those things can't come here at some point today. You know, probably like a nighttime shipping. Usually I get stuff here after 9 o'clock at night. So I will be on the lookout. I'm very excited. It doesn't take much to make me happy. I just want to redo it. My husband says, yeah, but the appliances. I says, don't worry about the appliances. Don't worry about the appliances. Now the shelving that I want to do here, let me show you one more time. There is a shelf that goes on top of the stove. That right now on Amazon, that's running about $40. I'm not sure what color I want yet. I'm not sure if I want the white color, or I'm not sure. I may want the black color, just to give it a little bit, you know, a little bit of the darkness. Now, the reason why I want to redo the shelf, I don't know if I've ever explained this to you, let me put the light on, is that I have oil spots. This paint is flat paint. This is the worst paint for oil spots. I tried everything. I tried Magic Eraser. I tried the products from the Dollar Tree. I tried spray and wash with a Q-tip just to see if I can soak the spots. You know, once the oil sets into the paint, you might as well just paint the whole friggin' thing. And I don't have that color paint. I have white paint. They left me white paint, the owners. They left me a can of white paint, but I don't have this color paint. And this is flat paint. So that's why I want to, this will be my next project to do. And I'm excited. These things excite me. So, and that's really it. And, you know, I knew that the paint, that was going to bother me from when I first moved in. I says, you know, oil is going to splatter on there. And I was thinking of anything to do. I don't want to put a backsplash. I'm not into that. My husband, you know, we suggested that, but then I says, you know what? That would take about 2 days if you really want to do backsplash. If you want to do tile backsplash. We're not talking about the peeling and the sticking. We're talking about actual grouting backsplash, you know, which would have to be done for the whole thing. And you know, right now we're opting out of that. We just want something easy. And in a few years, maybe a year, another year or two, we'll probably repaint. So I'm going to be doing semi-gloss because I'm not doing the flat paint. This isn't even eggshell. Although in some areas you're able to wash it. But a lot of the times I can't wash it. Certain things won't come out. And the oil stains are embedded into the flat paint. So that's a lost cause. So right now, I'm doing little by little. And I'm excited. I'm excited for it. It does not take much to make me happy. It does not take me much to get motivated as far as doing that. I know what I want to do. I see it, to envision it, and then to get it and just open up the boxes and to know exactly where those pieces are going to go, because you already preset it into your mind. You already envisioned where you want certain things to go. You just know right down to the measurements. Because yeah, I was out here like at 2 o'clock in the morning with a tape measure, just to measure the little shelving that I'm going to get, and the mat, right down to the mat of the dish mat. And I ordered a new along with the mat, I did it separate. I ordered the dish rack holder separate than the mat, because I didn't like the sets that the dish rack was coming in, and as far as the size. So I wanted to get this, I want the mat to be bigger than the actual dish rack. This way I can put cups and, you know, whatnot. So I made sure I I boiled it down to right down to the last measurement of what I want. It may be, the mat may be a little bigger, but I also have, I got so many ideas. I also have ideas. I want to clean out underneath my cabinet in the sink. I want to clean that out. I want to take everything out. I want to assess it because I know I got crap in there that gets thrown. You have cabinets. What happens? Everything gets thrown to the back. Certain things you don't see in about 4 or 5 years. You'll probably see a can of Ajax again. I already pulled out a can of Ajax that I didn't even realize I had. I thought I had a can of Comet. But all of a sudden I see the Ajax. So let me use the Ajax. So, and I want to redo that cabinet. The reason why I want to have enough room. I want to have it organized. Now the little shelf that's up here, that little white shelf that I got at the home store. Let me show you one more time. This little shelf, I'm going to take that and I'm probably going to put it in the bottom of my cabinet. I'm gonna reorganize and do something. That's what I'm saying. Like one part has served its purpose for now, but that part needs to move along to a new department and serve its purpose somewhere else. Call it a promotion, if you will. You've worked at this company a long time. It is time for you. We're going to promote you up to a higher level, which in this case probably be down underneath the sink. Okay. But that's it. Anyways, nothing else is new. Nothing else is new. I'm just going to be here cooking for the rest of the day. Just relaxing. It is crappy looking out. Right now it's getting dark and dismal out there. So we know that the rain is coming. I don't even know if the rain is here, but I'll look out the window at some point. Alrighty, people. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Listening to my ranting and raving. Disney news. Let's go to the Disney. Let's go to the videotape. I read the article, and if I'm thinking what I'm thinking, it serves you right. I'm sorry. You have to rethink these things. Even though they said that Disney capacity at the parks, they're filled to capacity as far as 35%, whatever the percentage number is, they're filled with guests. Even though that's happening, the parking areas at the parking lots of the parks are not. I wonder why. I probably know why, because I think of everything first. And that happens to probably be, you're charging for the parking at the resorts, which is the reason why me and my husband, when we go down, we don't rent the car anymore. We would love to rent the car. We would like to be the first ones in the park, first ones out of the park, yada, 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 After a parade or something, we want to get into our car and not wait an hour for a monorail. These things are good. And then, you'll always have a parking spot at the resort. But to pay $14 a day, we go for 12 days. That's a lot, okay? I thought of that as first, I don't know if the parking charge, I don't know if you're going to have to pay for parking at the resort, at the parks now, because if you're paying at the resort, why wouldn't you be paying at the park? I have a feeling something's going to be brewing with that too. So to rent a car, you got to really think about it. And the situation with the COVID, do people want to rent a car because they don't know where the car, if the car is sanitized, the last person that was in the car, nobody knows. I mean, I've always thought, even renting a car, I was always afraid of bed bugs. Because, if it's in an upholstered car, bed bugs live in the seats of the car. I think of all these things. So, I mean, that was a concern to me back then. So, I can imagine the COVID situation. And it's rightfully so. But they said there are nobody is parking at the parks. Their parking lots are empty. Disney, you will learn at some point. You will figure yourselves out. And you're going to say, okay, this ain't working. These people ain't going to put up with this. This is happening. So we have to do something else. And it's a shame. That's a shame. But live and learn, honeys. Live and learn. All right, people. Let me finish cutting here because I'll never get this thing started. Take care. Love to all. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Have a great Monday. If I should get any packages whatsoever, I would like you to be here for the unboxing. I know, it's just kitchen stuff, but I'm excited. So, have a great day, people. Take care. Bye-bye.